There is one word that has stolen more wealth from ordinary people than bad investments, than inflation, than stock market crashes, than all of those combined. One word, and I'd bet everything I have that you've said it this week. The word is later. I'll handle it later. I'll start later. Later when things calm down. Later when I'm ready. Later. 5 letters, zero cost to say, and it will quietly rob you of everything. Let me paint you a picture. Two people, same age, same city, same income. Let's call them James and David. At 22, they both get their first real job. James looks at his paycheck and thinks, I should probably start putting something away. But he doesn't, not yet. He's young, there's time, he'll do it later. David? David opens a simple investment account that same week. Puts in $150 a month, nothing dramatic, just consistent. Fast forward 40 years. James spent his whole career planning to start. David just started. By retirement, with average market returns, David has over $700,000. James has the memories of all the things he spent that money on. He can't tell you what most of them were. $700,000. Not because David was smarter, not because he got lucky, not because he had some secret strategy or insider knowledge, because he refused to say later. Here's why later is so dangerous. It doesn't feel like a decision. When you say no to something, you know you said no. You feel it. There's a moment of choice. But later? Later feels like a yes. It feels responsible, thoughtful, like you're taking your time. I'm not ignoring it. I'm just not ready yet. And that's the trap, because later has no deadline. Later never shows up on your calendar. Later is just today, wearing a disguise. Think about the last 5 years of your life. 5 years ago, where were you financially? Did you tell yourself something would be different by now? Did you have a plan that was supposed to start later? I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. I'm saying it because later has a price tag, and most people never actually see the bill until it's too late to pay it. Your 25-year-old self had a gift your 45-year-old self cannot buy back: time. And every later was a decision to spend it on nothing. So what do? You make later impossible. Not by being perfect, not by having a full financial plan, not by reading every book and watching every video. You make one decision, right now, that your future self can't undo. Automate something. Set up a transfer that happens before you even see the money. $30, $50, $100, whatever doesn't break you. Make it automatic. Make it boring. Make it invisible. Because here's the thing about automation. You can't say later to something that already happened. Later only has power when the decision is still in your hands. The moment you take it out of your hands, the moment you make the system work for you instead of against you, later loses. And future you doesn't have to work 3 extra years, doesn't have to choose between retirement and dignity, doesn't have to look back and try to remember what all those laters were even for. The most expensive word in finance isn't debt, it isn't risk, it isn't even loss, it's later. Because debt can be paid off, losses can be recovered, risk can be managed, but time doesn't negotiate, time doesn't give refunds, time doesn't care how good your intentions were. So here's the only question that matters today. Are you going to do something, or are you going to do it later? Because later isn't a plan. Later is just a word we use when we're not ready to admit we're afraid. Start today. Start small. Start now. The best version of your financial life is waiting, and it's been waiting long enough. Follow, like, comment, share, and subscribe, not forgetting to hit the notification bell for more videos.